So welcome back from that so fun little break. It is now time for the Activist Spotlight of the Week, where we take a moment to put a focus on one of the nation's, if not the world's, most actionable activists out there. If you are somebody who cannot stay silent when you see injustices being played out, then you are an activist and you deserve a civilian platoon 420 salute. So this week was a little hard getting somebody on the phone. It is January, so General Sessions is opening in most states. That means a lot of activists are busy, whether it be organizing lobbying events, writing bills, communicating with representatives. It is that time of year where all hands are on deck, so a lot of people are busy. We're going to do what we can to reach out and get somebody on the phone for next week's show, just like we did last week with Helen and Peter Yeaple from the Human Solution International. But for this week, we're going to take a minute to focus on an activist by way of an unboxing. So, as you know, after our talk with Peter and Helen last week, I am one of many people involved in trying to help organize the efforts for the Walk for Change, which is a grassroots movement that sees to send us across the country to spread the message that prohibition is a crime and we will not accept it any longer. A few months ago, we got to talking about fundraising efforts. We started talking about rallies and auctions because there are so many artists in the cannabis community. And what better way to spotlight their art and their talent than offering these raffles and these silent auctions in order for you to be able to get your hands on some awesome artwork. So this week we are going to do an unboxing. After we started discussing the fundraising efforts, I reached out to an activist from my home state in Maryland who I've always looked up to, Miss Linda Biggs, the Cannabis QueenRX. And I asked Linda. Linda's an artist, an amazing artist. She focuses on fairies. Her work is phenomenal. Back in 2017, 2018, we threw the Maryland State Cannafest, and a group of activists presented me with an original Linda Biggs that I display oh so proudly on my head, or on my wall above my head right here, that I will always treasure. So I reached out to Linda to see if we could get some of her swag, and she happily obliged. Now, I got this package all the way back in November. The holidays came up, had to start scheduling this pre-production, all this good stuff. But Linda came right to the call, along with some other artists who we'll talk about on down the road. But I wanted to share with you this oh, and here's what's really cool. That's no joke, guys. That's for real on there. Did not put it there on accident. Pretty awesome. So, well, before I open this, though, Linda was very kind and sent us some artwork that we are going to be raffling off in the coming weeks at walk4change.us in order to help fund the efforts for the whole Walk for Change. But I want to tell you guys a little bit about Linda since she can't be here to talk about herself by herself. And this comes... I'm going to read this directly from leafly.com. And for those of you who don't know who Leafly is one of the #1 apps out there for connecting cannabis patients and users with the cannabis industry. And my girl Linda is monumental enough to have a write up here. And once again, nothing less than an inspiration. So, who is Linda Biggs? Since she was a little girl, international fantasy artist Linda Biggs, aka Cannabis QueenRX, had a gifted way of seeing the world. Linda's work tells her dramatic story. It's a new chapter blossoming from the rainbow magic she once created. Her past is now a surreal tale, her own fairy tale. This new work is sobering, soothing, harsh yet beautiful, like stones in a river, tumbling over and over. Life sometimes wears you to a smooth and beautiful patina. This new portfolio reveals loss, love, and a renewed spirit. Linda Biggs' new art offers us a new strength and a new reality. It goes on. You guys can check out Leafly if you want to read more. But how powerful. And I think we can all absolutely relate with those words in the cannabis community. We have been through so much discrimination, at least my entire lifetime. You've got parents being taken from kids. You've got people being thrown in cages. You've got family members that want to denounce you from the family simply because they find out you're a cannabis user. We've been through it, and we're still here. And that is amazing to me. And what a testament to how amazing this community is and how much we will persevere. So Linda was kind enough, like I said, to send us, and we're gonna open up and see what we got here. So again, Linda is an amazing artist, and she was kind enough to send, gosh, I hate to open this, but I don't know what other way to show you guys, and I can't not show you because Linda's art is amazing and so inspirational. And if you get inspiration from art, and a lot of the community does, then you'll love this. So Linda was kind enough to send a notebook with her own original artwork, and it's a drawing notebook. So if you are the winner of the upcoming raffle, that's something you can take home. She also sent, I love these. I love these so much. She also sent some greeting cards. One of them says Killer Queen. I love that. And the other one, Linda, I feel this one in my soul, girl. I so feel this one in my soul. This one says Neanderthal, and it's got this awesome little fairy lifting her weights, staying lit and fit, you know. And I couldn't be more excited. I'm not going to keep this. The urge is strong, but I will fight it. I will fight it. And then she also included some awesome stuff. You get a sticker. Who doesn't love stickers? Especially me. Y'all see my laptop every week. You get a box of rolling papers, or a sheath of rolling papers. I don't know what you call, but they're called fairy wing rolling papers, and these are great. I started picking these up a few years ago, back in the DC pop-up days, back when the cannabis community was just starting to emerge from the haze of prohibition. And the last thing Linda sent is a tray, a little weed tray with, again, her own original artwork on there. These fairies that she draws, I mean, you can just see into their souls. Art's a powerful thing. When an artist puts something on paper, it's on purpose. And I believe that it manifests simply by being put onto paper. So it's more powerful than people think. We should give more credit to our artists. Fun story, the activism revolution, if you will, the activism movement, at least around prohibition, actually originated in the jazz clubs back in the 1930s because the musicians were tired of it. We all know cannabis is a critical part of the art community. It helps us to relax, open up, be more creative, let our souls flow more freely through whatever our artistic medium is. And the jazz musicians are the ones who really were the first ones, and through the lyrics in their music, to speak out against cannabis prohibition. And it is beautiful to see the art community continuing that to this day. So thank you, Linda, for what you do. If you're watching, I can't wait to get you on the show